So let's go to the next chapter. I'm not too sure at which point you actually get daily rewards. I'm just gonna keep proceeding. I think you do have to finish the first few chapters in order to get daily rewards. So let's just keep going and get as far as we can. So I'm gonna start going a little faster from now. Just start clicking things so you can kind of see where my mouse is and click wherever I'm clicking. This icon here basically is get ready for a battle. You just enter a battle by clicking the icon. Alright, I'm gonna go a little faster here, but this is your ready button. So normally you can click your ghost in order to change whatever ghost you want to use for battle. But tutorial mode, you don't have that option right now, so don't worry about it. Just click ready. Now you notice, again, you can spin it around, do whatever you want. You can click the button to reset the camera. This is Seime's turn, and then you can see that the next one is the little red icon right here. That's the next enemy's turn. So they all look the same. So how do you know which one is going to be the next character to move? You just hold on to the character and press and hold. See how it's flashing? That means that's the enemy that would move next. So if you want to make your decision about which one to attack, that's how you do it. Same here and right here. So again, attack. You can see the enemies are highlighted. That's another skill that you cast on the enemy, and that's a defensive skill. So your characters are highlighted. So I'm just gonna attack, since this is probably pretty easy. Now, this tutorial starts talking about these little fire at the bottom. So, as I said, the fire is basically the MP or magic that you can use. So I'm just gonna ignore those notifications to show you what it's like. So you see the little 0 right here in a fire. That means this skill consumes no fire at all, while this one consumes 3 fires. And you can kind of see that when you have this skill selected, they turn orange because you would consume all 3 of them. So that's what we're going to use right now. And if you see anything that doesn't have a 0 or a number, there's basically no fire at all at the bottom, that means this is a passive skill that is activated automatically. And I'm just going to keep attacking. Just going to keep skipping through this. Alright, now we win. Experience points, same thing, we win. You get rewards, click it. Rewards, so this is coins, basically money that you get. Now on to the next chapter. Click the 3 dots, click the skip button, click this, and click the question mark. Just keep walking around until you find a question mark or something that you can click. Skip, question mark, skip. There's not a skip button right here. Alright, now you have a slightly different setup. You have the enemies in the middle, and then your characters on the side. You can see that Dosh just decided to join us this time, and that kind of removed one of your ghosts for you to choose, but not a big deal. That's just how the storyline goes. Um, the enemies are in the middle, so if I want to attack, say, this green goblin-ish thing right here, I have to spin the camera in order to click that by just kind of dragging the screen, or I can click this little circle icon if it's out of my view so that I can specifically attack that enemy. So, I would say this is probably pretty easy. I'm just going to keep attacking. But what I'm going to do first is this little shield right here. Cast a shield for our character so that it blocks a couple attacks. So I'm going to start with that. And based on what I know, this is going to be an attack that would attack every enemy. And I have enough fire for it, so just keep attacking until they all die. And again, you can drag the screen around, or you can click this to reset the camera. But I mean, it's kind of meaningless here because you're on the outside at this point. So, and I can tell you that whether if you're standing outside or across from each other, really doesn't change the gameplay. It's actually the same thing. It's just a slight cosmetic difference. It doesn't do anything at all. Just keep clicking and kill it. And let me just show you something cool. Cool dodge, wow. You don't get experience points for dodge. I kind of skipped the screen, but you don't get experience because that's kind of an NPC. He's just kind of helping you out. You're for this particular storyline, so you don't actually have him as your character. So yet. And then just keep clicking, question mark, skip, 3 dots, skip. Skip. So this screen says you basically finish the chapter. Okay, so now whenever you see something like this popping up, pretty much just hit orange. In this particular notification screen, it says, "Do I want to download all the languages?" So I think it didn't download basically all the voice data earlier. So I'm just gonna click and download everything, and then just minimize it. So this button is minimized. Just click it and ignore it. And now it unlocks a couple other modes, and just try to follow exactly what I do in order to go through the beginning part of the tutorial, and you should be fine. And some of these are tutorial missions, and you get rewards based on the missions that you need to complete. Just click the orange button right here to accept the mission. And close this menu. And again, accept. Close this. Just don't worry about it for now and close this screen right here. So, okay. So, every now and then you see this little paper dude with some kind of letter. So, basically, it just means you have a message. Just click the message and click this. And this little icon right here means you've already read the message. So, there's really nothing there. Just close it. There it goes. And then you see that, or originally dodge was right here, with the 3 dots for you to go to the next stage, the next chapter basically. Now you don't. Those 3 dots are not there anymore. That means your next chapter is locked. The words here are probably the same as you go through the game, and basically it says you need level 3. You can see the 3 number right here, and I'm level 2 right now. So you just need to be a level 3 character in order to unlock this chapter. So that's all it means. So that's what it means for now.